play very sneaky. Again, very objective-oriented. And here we go. Game number 3. Capture the flag on Flag Tower.
Kicking it off right away, and you can see Bevels instantly picking up that kill. Pharaoh going to be a little bit sneaky there, going to find a kill for his own, and all of a sudden, the pressure that eRa Eternity is able to put on is incredible. They may even be able to get in here and pick up a few kills and convert that into a pull, pushing up very far, but they're going to be patient, and I like this a lot.
Yeah, they were waiting for their one teammate to respawn. I believe that was Decimate. Decimate has now made his way towards the flag tower, or towards the flat gun of Next Threat, but he's taken down by Sensor. A great job so far for Next Threat by defending, but Bevels is still alive in the enemy base. Last one left one-on-one, but it's so tough because, you know, the more time he wastes, the guys on Next Threat are starting to spawn. Almost pulls that one out as Mochila. Well, there is that assault rifle. You know, he's rocking that scoped and armored. Such a deadly combo, you know, for your assault rifle players. But there you go, Pharaoh. He's starting to sneak. Let's see. Mochila almost catches him. I thought Pharaoh was just going to let him walk by and allow Pharaoh to get into the enemy base, but now he's starting to push forward. Already a great start for guys like Bevels and Ferocities. Ferocities 3-1.
We've already seen Pharaoh get kind of sneaky. He has favorable positioning there, but he's not able to convert it into a kill. Now we're going to have to wait for him on the respawn, but Next Threat has just looked really strong on their side of the court.
Yeah, they're playing great defense, but I think that also comes from eRa Eternity just not winning for one another. Like what we saw from Pharaoh just a life ago. He went a little bit too quick and put Ricky staying alive middle map. These middle map gunfights are going to allow the team to go on the offensive. Mochila just trying to stay alive. As I said, he has this assault rifle, just trying to lock down middle map for his team, but just trades back and forth.
It has been a lot of that offensive pressure, though, coming out from eRa Eternity, but a very slow march from Next Threat. Now they finally find themselves inside of enemy waters. Decimate able to find a kill, starting to come alive after going 2 and 5. It really has been Bevels picking up the slack for this team thus far, but now going to be able to find another is Blastful. Wow. Some nice kills coming out from Sensor there.
Yeah, and he's going for that flag. That first flag attempt for Next Threat. The first attack, really, from Next Threat, and they're able to get the flag out. A great job from him and Blastful. Blastful was on the other side of the map picking up kills, but they waited for one another. As soon as Blastful got a kill, Doug went in. He got 2 kills, and that other guy was focused on Blastful still. Sensor just gets right in, gets the enemy base, and that is a flag cap for Next Threat. A great attack from them.
Nice 2-piece, going to be enough for him to do it, but now we're going to see another pull coming in. This time it's going to be from Nagafen. We talk about this team potentially being sneaky. Now he needs to be the one to be a little bit sneaky, but he gets tagged up, he gets brought down. Some nice kills do come in for Next Threat, but it looks like this might... Oh, it doesn't even get returned in time. That means Blastful going to be the carrier. He's also going to have streaks to work with, going to get a cheeky little kill there as well. Now he's got the support from his teammate, and this one's just going to be a windmill slam. All of a sudden, Next Threat leading by 2 in our first round of CTF.
A windmill slam, huh?
Windmill slam.
I like that.
When you take something, you slam it on the table.
I got it. Well, Blastful on a 7 streak. Now 2-0, and we know that you know, while 2 flags, it's not too much on Flag Tower, as we just saw. We saw Next Threat get those 2 flags in about, 60 seconds, but Next Threat can now play at the pace that they want to. They have to force eRa Eternity to really go on the offensive here, and they have streaks. Does Sensor have streaks? I know he got a flag cap, so Sensor doesn't have streaks. The only streaks on Next Threat come from Blastful, so we'll see how those play in. But Decimate just staying alive in the Next Threat base.
Bevels too to support him as well. They're going to be able to find 1 kill. Yep. This could be one of those situations where we see both teams grabbing a pull. Bevels going to be right behind everyone, should be able to grab 1. We should see Sensor pick up 1 for Next Threat.
Yeah, so Pharaoh was able to pick up 1 on Next Threat, but there was 2 Next Threat players there. So Sensor going to try and pull that flag out, and he's just trying to buy as much time as possible. You might see the fighter pilot come in. There it is. What a great play by Blastful. Able to pick up 3. That allows Sensor to get that flag out, and we're going to go into a stalemate as Pharaoh, while he was able to get that flag, but another glide bomb comes in. Nagafen takes him down and actually gets the turn. So Nagafen, while that glide bomb's coming in, Pharaoh actually dives forward. Nagafen picks up 2, gets the read. Now 3-0 for Next Threat.
You talk about how that sneaky positioning could be huge for a team like Next Threat. That was insane, and a very coordinated attack with the streaks as well. And now it looks like this round is all but over. Next Threat leading by 3 with only 20 seconds remaining. Next Threat all spawned. Now they can just kind of play the defense game and be happy with this lead. It is going to be none other than Ricky, who finally gets It's that sneaky position of his very own, going to be able to pop out, find that kill, getting some shots in the back of his opponent. But the defense still holding strong for next threat. 2 seconds as the clock ticks down.
I actually I don't know what Pharaoh was thinking there. It almost like he was trying to dodge the glide bomb, and as that was coming down, he dolphin dived, and he actually went towards Nagafin, which allowed him to get that kill and get the flag return, because there was 3 players of eRa Eternity back there. So a little bit of a miscue out of eRa Eternity, you know, just maybe trying to be a little bit too flashy, and that costed him now a 3-0 lead for next threat.
And Nagafin just capitalizes too on that millisecond, able to get it returned. Now we'll have to see on this round if it's going to be more of the same, if next threat's going to be able to come out as strong as they did last time. We're going to see some initial kills going the way of eRa Eternity, but that is evened up. But eRa Eternity pushing up very far, trying to get aggressive once again. This is what we saw, though. They had an aggressive start last time, and it was next threat who played patiently, slowly moved up, and eventually were able to score 3 times.
I mean, for the first 2.5 minutes, it was all eRa Eternity on the offense, but just a good few waves of kills for next threat, and they find themselves with a 3-0 lead. eRa Eternity, Ricky's able to pick up one. Number 7 at the Pebbles. He flanks the enemy spawn, but now, again, the longer they're waiting here, the more players from next threat are going to start to spawn up. So a great attack from Ricky and Decimate. This is going to be a flag out. Nagafin spawns up, but that flag does get alive. We'll see if any streaks come in. I actually don't know if there are any. There's just a flamethrower left for next threat, so this is going to be a flag cap for eRa Eternity. As I said, Flag Tower is one of those maps while you can play defense and really control the pace, but it's so small where if you die, just like we saw in your base, the flag isn't going to get out.
Yeah, that's 7.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Really can feel like a lifetime sometimes, especially when we saw next threat starting to spawn where they spawned. It allowed for a play on the right side of the map, ultimately can just march it any way that they want because they have the man advantage as well. So now eRa Eternity going to be able to get their first point on the board, even though they still do lead in the series. So they have a little bit of relaxation there, especially after we saw how strong their S&D actually was.
But yeah, now you have Pharaoh just trying to hold mid-map. Machilla doing a great job on that side of the map, able to pick up 2, and that really just slows down the attack. Bevels, though, responds with 2 of his own. Ricky and Bevels just trying to stay alive because they have to wait for their teammates to respawn. And this is what you have to do. You have to play very patiently middle map. As soon as you get that middle map control, you can go on the offensive. And here we go. Players are starting to spawn up. I would have liked to see Bevels be a little bit more patient there. His teammates were sort of on the attack. Same with Decimate here. There's no reason for him to try to fight all 4 players from next threat.
I feel like they have been just overly aggressive.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see Decimate get taken down because of that. This time it's going to be from Nagafin, and Nagafin's just going to zoom off all of the way to the flag. Probably going to try to grab it here, but we're going to see that respawn comes in, but it's ultimately going to be Bevels who's going to be able to take him down with some easy shots in the back. But next threat defends strong here. 2 members still up. They should be able to fight off any push that comes in from eRa Eternity as the respawns do come in just in the nick of time.
Yeah, and again, if you're next threat with 2 minutes left, you don't have to do too much. You obviously don't want to turtle too hard, as that could be very bad for your defensive stance. But they're just holding that mid-map, and this is all they need to do. Just waste that much time.
Yeah,